Welcome to our video series on building your first application with Caspio Flex. In this video, we'll explore segments and app pages. Let's first discuss how an app is structured in Caspio Flex. Most applications have multiple user types. In my use case, we have two, admins and sales reps. In Caspio Flex, each of these user types is called a role, and each role has a corresponding application segment that's automatically created inside the designer tool. Each segment is tailored to the needs of its assigned user type while sharing the same underlying data. Because segments are distinct sections within an application, this allows me to completely manage what each user type can or cannot do, and it also gives me the freedom to deploy that segment in an environment that's best suitable for that user type. You'll notice that every application automatically has a segment called public. You may or may not need it, but it will be there. It's used for interfaces that are available to the general public and don't require a login screen to access functionality or data. Let's see how each segment is built. A segment is made up of one or more app pages. As the name implies, app pages are pages of your application. Each app page can have one or more data parts, which are individual database-driven interfaces such as search forms, submission forms, results table, a chart, and more. Segments also have their own settings that can be accessed by clicking on the segment name. These settings are made up of a header, left and right panels, a footer area, and can be visible or hidden depending on your design preference. Each application segment can also have its own theme for styling and color scheme, and localization for language and other regional settings. Lastly, you can add widgets to your segments. These widgets can be used to further enhance the design and overall functionality of your application. We'll see an example how we add a widget later in the video. Once you apply the changes to your segment, each new app page will automatically inherit the design settings of that segment. Adding app pages for each segment is straightforward. For example, if you want admin users to be able to add contacts, you'll need to create an app page specifically for that purpose. We'll start by clicking Add, naming the page Create a Contact, and assigning it to the admin segment. Click on Add and we should be able to see that app page created. Since our sales reps should also be able to add contacts, we'll create another app page for them, again naming it Create a Contact, but this time selecting a sales rep segment and once again clicking Add. Let's keep going. Both user types should also have the ability to manage contacts. So let's first create one for the admins, and then I'll show you how quickly you can copy the same app page for the sales rep. Next, click on the three dots, click on Duplicate, name your app page, and select the sales rep segment. Click Create, and you're done. Copying an app page from one segment to another can certainly speed up development. Not only will it copy the design of your segment, but will also copy all the forms and reports as well. Later on, if you want admins to see, let's say, a dashboard page with KPIs or charts, you can create an app page that only they will be able to access when they log in. So let's create one really quickly following the same steps as before. To make the dashboard page the first page that the admin user sees when they log in, click on the three dots once again and set it as the home page. You can also apply the same modification for your sales reps. Finally, let's create an app page for the public segment as well. We'll call it Contact Us, select the public access, and hit Create. And just like that, we have created a few app pages for our application. You may have noticed that when we added the app pages, the navigation menu was automatically created inside the header of your application segment. If we want to modify anything within the header, left and right panels, or the footer area, once again you will need to click on the segment name on the left. If you wish to modify the data parts, you'll need to click on the app pages. Let's see how we can rearrange the navigation menu. I will click on the nav menu, and on the right side, I will drag the dashboard app page to the very top. Now when the admin user logs in, this will be the arrangement of the navigation menu. If we want to reposition the navigation menu inside the left panel, we will click outside the navigation menu, make the left panel visible, and click on Add Elements at the very top to insert other widgets inside the segment. I will move the menu widget to the left panel, and it will copy the navigation menu automatically. If you are satisfied with the design, we can remove the navigation menu at the very top. As mentioned before, each app page created inside that particular segment will inherit the same design. However, each segment of your application can have its own unique design. So while the admin users can have the navigation menu on the side, you could decide to keep the navigation menu on the top for your sales reps. How you design each of your application segments is entirely up to you. Lastly, if I want to upload my company logo, I can select it inside the header of the segment, and using the right panel, I can upload a different logo. There's a lot more to explore with segments and app pages, so be sure to look at all the available options. Thanks for watching. To learn more about segments and app pages, please visit our knowledge base at howto.caspio.com.